Hey, how's everyone doing? Okay, in this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to play Minecraft 1.15.2 on PC, split screen, with your friends and family and grandma, whoever. So, for this, we're going to need 5 downloads. First, you're going to need the launcher, of course, the launcher for Minecraft. If you don't have it, I'm going to link it in the description. I don't know if it works, much because it's cracked and I don't use that stuff. Yeah, whatever. And we're going to need Forge, because this is going to be, we're going to use a mod in this. So we can use the controllers. So we're gonna need a mod. For the mods, we're gonna need Forge. Forge, the link is in the description. So when you download it, when you open the link, it's gonna download file. Open the file. Right here, it's gonna take some time. So there it is. Mod system installer, install client. Press OK. Wait for it to finish. There it is, complete successfully. So now we have Forge on our game, so now we can install mods to the game. So let's take the mod right here. Here's the link for the mod. It's going to be in the description as well. It's going to take you to this page. There's this awesome guy who makes awesome mods. So you scroll down, you find 1.15.2, press here, you're going to download this file. Controllable. That's the name of the mod. So we're gonna put this in the game. How do we put this in the game? Open this, go to search for run, write down %, app data %, go to .minecraft, it's always going to be on the top, and then you're going to have to find a file called mods. It's going to be there once you install the Forge, so it's going to be there, don't worry. So I already have it here. I'm going to just delete it and paste it again. There. Copy controllable, paste it in the mods folder. So now we have the mod in the game, pretty much. So we're gonna need 2 apps to like organize the screens, organize the games on the screen so it can fit. You're gonna need border stripper and sizer. I have both of them downloaded right now, and we're gonna use them. There it is, border stripper and sizer. Okay, so we're gonna open the Minecraft launcher. We're gonna open it 3 times. Here's 1, here's 2, here's 3. I only used 3 players for this experiment so I can show you how it works and how you can make this happen. We have 3 instances right here. You're gonna have to have a different user. See here, switch user. You're gonna need to have a different user for each instance because that's the save file, that's where it's saved. So the progress can't be lost. So we're gonna start with this one. Gonna call it Bob1. Memorize this username because you're gonna need it. This username basically has your save file and you should not forget it at all. Hit play again. Same thing for the others. Here's Bob2 for example. I have Bob2 ready. Hit play as well. For the 3rd instance, let's put Bob3. Hit play as well. And now you're gonna need to wait for all of them to load up. They're gonna take some time. And I forgot to mention that this is actually pretty heavy on a computer. So if you have a weak system, I'm not sure if this would work. Okay, so the 3 instances have opened. Here's 1, 2, 3. So let's start the world on one of them. Right here. I set a world on creative. It's gonna take some time to load. Okay, so it's loaded. Here it is. So now it's set to single player. And it's pretty easy to connect the instances together. Pause the game, press open to LAN, set your settings wherever you want them. So now it's going to tell you that the local game is hosted now. So now it's open to your computer to join it. So open the other instances, press multiplayer, scroll down, you're going to find the world that you just made, the server that you just opened. Open it on both other games, and there you have it. So the 3 players are now connected, all to the same server, in the same game, pretty much. Now we have the 3 games connected, but we don't have the controls or the windows set up right. So in order to make the windows set up in a split screen manner, we're gonna use border stripper and sizer, like it's in the description. So first open border stripper, right here. So this pretty much strips the games of the borders around them. So it's gonna show you all the windows you have. You have 3 Minecrafts. So we're gonna strip all of them from the borders. Here's 2, here's 3. So now all of them are like stripped from the borders. See, right here, there are no more borders. And we're gonna set these to the right spots. So I want this to be on the top, and the other ones on the bottom right and the bottom left. This is where we use Sizer. I'm gonna open Sizer. So it's gonna be right here. It's not gonna open a window, it's gonna be on the taskbar right here. So you gotta open the game, open the instance you wanna set, right click on Sizer, configure it. And now you can here set presets for where you want the windows to be on the screen, and what their size, and you can set their size as well. This depends on your screen resolution, so you're gonna have to split it right. Like here, for example, I have horizontal, like the screen for it to be horizontal to take up half the screen. I got 1360. That's the width resolution of my screen. The height as well. It's half of the height, so it takes half of it. Let me show you how this works. So click on the window, select the preset you just changed. Here I'm gonna set player 1 horizontal. So it's gonna take the top horizontal part of the screen because I set that up. Same thing for all the others. I set other presets, another preset for the bottom right, and another preset, where's the third one? Yeah, another preset for the bottom left. So now it's split right, see? So now all instances can be played and they're all split right, there is no wasted space. So how do we control these? So I currently have 2 controllers plugged in, but if I use them, if I use the controller right now, it doesn't really help much, because you'll see that all the instances are connected to one controller. So there are 2 things about this. First, we can choose which instance uses which controller. So this one, if we go to options, you're gonna find an extra icon here, which is only accessible because of the mod. You're gonna open it. You're gonna see the controllers you have connected. So currently it shows that I only have 1 controller connected. Let me connect the other one. There it is. So it shows that I have 2 controllers connected, right? So I open another instance. You can see that they're both using the same controller, which is the problem here. So you choose a different controller for the other one. And if you start playing, you're gonna see that each one is using a different controller. Like this one. This one is moving with this controller. This one's moving with the other controller. But here there's a problem. You can't really use the keyboard. You can have more than 2 controllers and connect each of them to a screen. But if you want to play with one player using the keyboard and mouse and the other players using the controllers, so you're gonna pretty much have to delete the mod for one user and use the mod for the other players. So I'm gonna show you how to do that in a second. So I just closed everything up again, and here I am. So you gotta go to the mods folder again through app data and go into Minecraft mods. So here you have the controllable mod. So in order for the game to not see the mod, before you launch the first player, go to the mods menu and delete controllable, or you can just cut it somewhere else. Open the first launcher, first instance of the game. Okay, so here's the first instance, the first player that we want to use the keyboard and mouse with. So if you go to options, you're not going to find the controller sign, which is good, and it means that the controller mod is not applied to this instance. And this means that we can use the keyboard and mouse for this instance without the controllers getting in the way. So after this, you're gonna minimize this or whatever. Take the controllable mod, put it back in the mods folder, There it is, the Minecraft mods folder. Paste it. So now we have the mod back. The mod will not affect the running instance. It'll only affect the new ones we're gonna run. So we're gonna run the second and the third again. There they are. Bob 2 and Bob 3. Remember to never forget these usernames, or you will lose your saves for each profile. Open both of them. It's gonna take some time. Okay, so here are the other two instances. They just opened, this one and this one. And you can see they both have the controller sign in the options menu, which means they have the mod installed. So here's the one without the mod, the one that we want to use the keyboard and mouse for. Open the world, and like we did before, open border stripper. There you have it. And I have the 3 games. Again, sizer. So we open this to LAN, start the LAN world. Now the others can join, like I did before. There they are both joined now. See, the first player, the first instance, is using the keyboard and mouse. This is me using the mouse and the keyboard. So set the controller for the others. See, if you use the controller, it's gonna move both of them. Like you can see here, they're both moving with the same controller. So like we did before, you gotta change the controller. Right here, change the controller for one of the players. Set a different controller for each player, don't forget that. So right now I'm using the keyboard for this top player. The second player is using the first controller. You can see the other games not being affected. This one is using the only controller. One controller, and it's not controlling the other games. This other player with the second controller is only controlling one instance as well. So now you have all the games connected, and each controller assigned to a different screen, and you're also playing with keyboard and mouse on one of the instances. And that's pretty much it. You have your game ready, and you can also install mods because you have Forge ready, and those are pretty easy to install, just like we did with the Controllable Mod. And that's pretty much it. Have fun, and thanks for watching.